take yourself out of it. So what really it means is take your ego out of it. Take your ego out of it means looking at a situation, not bringing in anecdotes, not bringing in personal stories, personal references. Just looking at a situation like you never seen it before, and then you can kind of understand. When you turn in your personal stories, your anecdotes, what your mama had told you, then it's like, well, my mama ain't never done that, so this don't even matter. So basically, when you take yourself out of it, you can recognize the situation. I'm gonna give y'all a real story as to why it's going to be hard for anybody to get into a good relationship with a good person with an average mind when you treat people regular. So when you are a good person, a great person, it's going to be 2 seconds, bro. 2 seconds. When you are a good person, when you are a great person, you can always manifest a relationship. You can always find somebody. So when you are in the presence of a good person or a great person, you are not going to be treated special because they're great, right? And you can't go into a dating situation or a relationship situation without giving that person their flowers, right? You gotta give them their flowers. Like, you gotta treat them special, or you gotta treat them good, or the situation will be that you will be replaced. You will be replaced rather easily and rather quickly. So when you have these understandings, I don't even think that this is the right one.
It's the right one. But mine's kind of like the wrong one.
I'm pretty sure it's the wrong one. So basically, when you set up a situation in your mind, damn man, she gonna call me, so we probably gonna end. When you the person that's trying to get with somebody, like you single and you the active participant, don't be in your ego like, oh, I deserve better, oh, I deserve more, and shit like that. The reality is, this might be an opportunity, so take the time. Be patient. Learn who you are dealing with, right? And cater to them. Be somebody different. Be somebody better that they never seen before. You don't deserve a relationship from a great person just by being your natural self. Like, if you're the greatest person in the world and you find somebody, you being that great person is you being a great person, not for them. You just a great person in general. So you can't translate that into a relationship. The thing of being in a relationship is learning how to give that person something that they desperately need, which is an authentic connection. Like, a person really want to be seen. It ain't like, because if you can get a person, man or woman, if you can knock somebody off, you can always find yourself in these said relationships, then how are you going to actually value somebody? And once, it's probably not even the fact that you valuing somebody or not valuing somebody, it's the fact that a person is not going to see you. And if a person don't see you, they not going to treat you special. They not going to treat you good. They gonna treat you just like they done treated everybody else. And that's really the problem when it comes to dating. So when you take yourself out of it, if you a woman and you want a quality man, are you mentally and emotionally prepared to be exceptional? Or do you let your triggers and your negative thought processes take you over? Most women that I know, they're not mentally and emotionally prepared for a good man because they want to deal with an average man for most of their life. And then after they deal with average men, they want to try to segue into good men, great men, men with substance, and then treat the men with substance and the great men just like they treated the regular dudes that they used to fuck with from time to time. But the deeper reality is that shit, when you like, it's different calibers of dudes, it's different calibers of guys, and a lot of women, I don't really feel like they can understand that and see that. So let's take yourself out of it. When you come in contact with a great man, how are you treating him? Like, what are your preparations for meeting a great man? Well, then, if you're not mentally prepared to deal with a great man, then guess what happens?
I think that's the wrong one. Do you have the juice now?
Sit down. Can you sit down, please? Put your seatbelt on. I don't have any juice.
Guess what happens when you're not mentally prepared, emotionally prepared to deal with a great man? Take yourself out of it. That man begins to explore his options. Take yourself out of it. I'm not talking about your baby dad or your baby mama or somebody cheating on you. I'm just saying, if you are a man that gets up every day and you know you a man of substance, you also know that you can get in another relationship with another woman, because you know this. When women come into relationships with ego, they not ready to accept the fact that this man can get other women. So in the space of him getting other women, I should be exceptional. Now you triggered, right? You triggered now, right? You mad about that. You pissed off about that. That you dealing with a man that is desirable to women, not even recognizing that shit. I'm a woman too. I'm a woman just like any other woman. So I can be a regular woman, treat this man like every woman in the world. He is going to leave me because he can get the same treatment from me. He can go to the bar tonight and get that same treatment. If you want, if you want to have a successful man, if you want to have a man that is of higher echelon, any woman can get a high value or a high quality or a high character man today if she want one. Any woman, I swear, all you got to do is talk to a man and get to know him on an individual, personal level. Don't treat him like you know him. If you act like this is an individual, if you act like this is a person that you interested in getting to knowing, you gonna blow that man's mind. You gonna set that man into a world spin. Like, damn, I'm actually seen. I'm actually heard. And it's not like he can't get women. It's only that he can only get the type of women who's giving him the regular treatment. What's the regular woman treatment? Fake smiles. Why do women give fake smiles and fake positive energy? Because they don't do inner work. Society has not demanded women do inner work. Society demands that you look good, that your body is shaped in a particular way. But when it comes to the inner work that requires for a successful relationship and actually seeing and hearing a man, you can't see and hear a man by having a beautiful hair. You can't see and hear a man by having a nice ass. That is, you see and hear with your fucking ears, with your eyes, it's all inner work. But since society is not going to demand women on the whole to do this, then you're going to always count yourself out of relationships, because you might get in contact with a great man and you don't have the tools to snatch this nigga, to fucking bewitch this nigga, right? A woman is a witch, right? And I'm saying, if you want to bewitch a man, if you want to be in a positive, beautiful relationship, get to know what that man like and do that shit perpetually. If I ask you what you want to do, most women that I talk to, they say, I don't fucking know. And if they do know, how you going to do it? I don't fucking know. There's a lot of men who know exactly what they want. They just need a little bit of help. And society has tricked y'all and fucked y'all up into not even helping the men in your fucking life. And that's really the problem. So am I talking to anybody specifically? No. I'm hoping that you can see, take yourself out of it, take your ego out of it, and see exactly what I'm saying. So peace.